What's up everybody, Unrested back again, and today I'm talking about a little subject that I had spoken about earlier, and that's a mixture of staying fit in Japan, diet in Japan, and also how is weight treated in Japan. Those are three different JFAQs I've done at separate times, and all of them always led to the same question. People actually ask me, and it kind of gets a little bit personal when you make these JFAQs, and you've got to expect that with any YouTube channel you make. People ask me what my own diet was for some of the training I do and the exercise I do and just how I stay fit in general, because some people commented that I seem to stay pretty trim for being 33 years old. And first of all, thank you. Every bit of flattery feeds my ego and definitely motivates me to create a JFAQ. I'm not going to lie and say I don't like to hear comments that are nice. Second of all, my diet is really simple, and it's something anybody can take on, and it's something that can easily adapt to anybody's lifestyle, I think, and even a busy one, because I myself live quite a busy lifestyle. So that's why I have to go on a really simplistic diet myself. Now, before I was married, when I was a single guy, I used to actually get really hardcore into breaking down every bit of nutrition in my diet. And that really does help quite a bit, and it can let you cover quite a bit of exercise for the day while still keeping extremely slim. I used to eat mostly only chicken breasts, and that's something that's easy accessible in Japan, along with a lot of fresh fish, which is obviously something very accessible here. Fresh fish is found anywhere you would go to any grocery store, in any other food market. You're going to be able to easily make that into multiple dishes, especially if you study just a little bit of Japanese cooking. You'll find there is a plethora of dishes to make that you had never even imagined before back in your Western country. Nonetheless, there is other things that you can do if you don't have time to actually shop for specific ingredients and make all those different dishes that I myself used to make when I lived alone. And one of the most simple things I can say for you to do is reduce your calories. If you don't really have time to nitpick about what you eat, reduce your calories, get rid of any kind of transportation you have, and walk as much as you can. Alright? One of the most simplistic ones I ever saw for a way of losing weight was a Mad TV episode that said, eat less, move more. And I always felt like that was by far the best definition of a diet that was ever made. Eat less, move more. That's all you really have to do. When it comes to myself, I eat only 2 times a day. I eat a meal in the afternoon and I eat a meal at night, because those are the 2 times that I am hungry. I am of the belief that you should only eat when you are hungry. You should not eat for pleasure, you should not eat for fun. You should eat to live and not live to eat. This in turn has made my lifestyle very easy to live, very inexpensive, and it also leads to me being able to keep off the weight through, getting past the age of 25, where my metabolism actually slowed down quite a bit. I'm not saying this is going to work for everyone. Number one, there could be health reasons why you might not be able to eat this little. Number two, there could be reasons just for your own survival that you might not be able to eat that little, and that's understandable. I don't expect everybody to adapt to my own diet. But if you must eat quite a bit or drink quite a bit, what you might want to look into is 0 calories. 0 calorie options are abundant in Japan, and they have quite a great menu as far as 0-calorie drinks. All your favorite sodas that you can find in America, a lot of them are 0 calorie out here. Now, I'm not saying they have nearly as big a selection as America. That would be ridiculous. There's not an entire aisle donated to only sodas. But there is quite a few of 0-calorie additions to some of the sodas that you would drink back in America. On top of that, you actually do have 0-calorie foods, and you say, Scott, what the heck is a 0-calorie food? There's actually a lot of Jellos out here that are 0 calorie. And if you get those, you're eating and you are drinking 0 calories. That means you're taking on nothing. Now, of course, this isn't going to build up a ton of energy inside of you, but that is good for just killing cravings. I'm not saying you use that to try and run a triathlon afterwards, because you would die. But it's good for killing cravings. Now, if you must snack a lot, try to look into snacks that are low calorie. For example, one of my favorite snacks ever is pickles. And now pickles, you don't really think of a type of food that is low calorie because it tastes actually quite good. If you like them, and they're really quite delicious. They're really low calorie. You could probably eat about 10 pickles and I think it'd be about 100 calories. Now if you can eat more than 10 pickles, wow, but for myself, I have like a 10 pickle limit, and that's a great little snack at the end of the night should I get a craving. And at the same time, it saves me the calories. Anyway, that's just a few tips that can help you stay fit while you're out here. Remember, weight is an issue, and people are quite strict on weight out here and will comment on being overweight. There's no other way I can get around that for you. There's no way that you yourself will find a different situation here in Japan. Unfortunately, it is a country where that isn't considered completely taboo to comment on overweight or obese people, so just be ready for that. If you're okay with it, maybe you shouldn't worry about any of my tips at all, but if you feel like it's something you want to work on when you get here, maybe take on some of what I said today. Until next time, I'm Unrested, this is JFAQ.